It's Week 16 of the NFL, and everyone's eyes goes to Jahmyr Gibbs. He's the NFL's ultimate red zone back and your leader in rushing touchdowns. The action is only moments away on Monday.
We've all waited long enough to get here. It's glad you could join us, everyone. Alongside Brock Hewitt up in the booth, I'm Kate Scott. And this contest isn't quite the level matchup that typical good games are born from, partner. One side clearly favored over the other.
Yeah, well, you know where this comes from? A trap game. That's where this comes from.
Yeah.
In any sport, from the NFL to basketball to soccer, playing at home, we know this can be the great equalizer that gives the steepest underdogs a fighting chance, and you can feel it in the building today.
I was going to say, you can already hear this home crowd rallying in support of that upset. So out runs their offense for the first time this game, and they'll be let out by their third-year signal caller.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. To be the team-first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, or maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
From the 36. Throw right side, Dale has it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And he's able to reach that midfield stripe after some solid running. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Keeping it with Mixon. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
He's got him. That's Mixon. And he's brought down for a loss. All right, here we go. Second down. He's dropping back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
The tackle made back in his own 49.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Pass caught by Mixon. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
And this one's out of the side of the end zone. Was trying to get that precise aim, but he was off the mark. It's going to be a touchback. So here's their offense now to take over for the first time. And leading them out is the second overall pick back in the 2023 draft from the Ohio State. It's C.J. Stroud. Stroud in the air to start us off. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. First get on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. DJ James with the tackle. Just 1 yard. Could have used considerably more. That's going to bring up third and very long. To the air, Stroud. This is complete to Gibbs. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. The Dragons getting their punter out there. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. Big kick on that one, 62 yards. And it's going to be Texans football. Motioning the tight end now. Throwing it to start this drive. Steps up, and he's running with it.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
They've got a man in motion. It's Mixon on second down. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Third and a lone yard coming up.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 1.
On the ground again with Mixon. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Tommy Townsend on to punt. And this will be his second effort of the contest. Brings it in at the 12. And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20. It's a 61-yard punt that time. And they'll be backed up a good bit for this drive. On play action, here's Stroud. And a man is there to knock that away. Trying getting that one to Brock Bowers. So that brings up 2nd down. In off to Gibbs from the gun. Room for him past the 30. And finally, they take him down at the 36-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll give him a 1st down. Wideouts getting involved in the ground game. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. They give to Gibbs on the option. Juke the defender. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 46. Stroud off the play fake. Looking to his fullback now.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. Going to the ground again on 1st. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
We know how hard explosive plays can be in the NFL, and so often they come via the air. What a great help for the offense to find an explosive play on the ground. Well done.
Stroud throwing here on 1st. That throw finds Jamar Chase. And he will take this in. Touchdown! The Dragons go up 6-0 here in the 1st. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Dragons will jump out to a 7-0 lead. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. This return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Houston's offense back out now and ready to go. And they're hoping they can keep the punter off the field this time around, Brock, after he's been called upon each of their first 2 possessions. Now begin with a run by Mixon. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. His work begins at the 31. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Dragons and C.J. Stroud all set to go for their next drive. And it's been such an incredible season for him. As we play our final month of football, he's leading the NFL in passing yards. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll give him a 1st down. Another one for Gibbs. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. We're back, and we'll join this drive already in progress to begin quarter 2. They'll have it 2nd and 8. Again, it's Gibbs. Escapes a defender. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. And we haven't even hit the break yet, but already we're looking at this likely becoming a 100-yard game for him in the very near future, and expect more to follow after that. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Gibbs now from the gun. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he ranges forward to the 31 before they bring him down. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3. From the 31. And that's incomplete, and he's happy to have that one fall compared to, well, the alternative. Looked like it was going to be picked there. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. From the gun, they go with Spiller. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Stroud gonna go on 4th down. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Airing it out to start this drive. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete. No dice on that prior pass, here's 2nd down. Staying between the tackles with Mixon. His foray up the middle, and that's about 3. Edger and Cooper there to make the stop. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
It's 3rd and 7.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he goes out, just needed one more step to reach midfield. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Dropping back to throw. Has his man, it's Mixon. And he won't salvage that, it's a loss on the play. Offense to the line for 2nd down. A give to Mixon up the middle. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. That was Micah Parsons making that play. Gotta figure out this 3rd down here.
3rd and 13.
Back to throw now. The rush gets home, and they stick him. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Tommy Thompson in punt formation for the Texans.
Punt team on, and they'll send this one away. He fields this at the 18. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Dragons ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And he already has a passing touchdown in this game. As you can see, that's what he's done with regularity all year, sitting among the NFL leaders in that category. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
42-yard line. A gain of 9 yards. And the Tokyo first down.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Here's Gibbs on the carry. Jukes out a one-stop. And he works this to the 38 before going down. They'll get 18 yards there. And they're going to have a first down. New set of downs for them at the 38. First down, and they go right back to him. Continuing to dig. He's inside the 25. He does it. Touchdown. The Dragons pull out in front further. 13-zip. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Dragons double their lead to 14. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Returnable from the 2. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Houston offense out and ready to set up shop. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Dell with the grab. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. On third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Complete out to the right. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. First and 10, run to Mixon. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Brought down by Jalen Carter. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Keeping it with Mixon. He'll work it a couple of yards past the line. Christian Gonzalez getting there for the tackle. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Now looking to throw. Throwing the out route complete. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. They bring Collins in motion right. Throwing now on first down. Completed to Collins. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
It's a loss of 2.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
12 at the 37-yard line.
Mixon on the toss. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. That was Micah Parsons making that play. Just 1 yard on the play, and they're left with a long 3rd and 12. They're throwing it. Complete beyond the marker. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Sauce Gardner with the INT. And the Dragons get it as he records yet another interception in a career campaign. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. He'll cobble together a yard there. Kalen Bullock up to make the stop. They only get a yard that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Now he'll throw off the play fake. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. This ball's cut by Bowers. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
A gain of 22 yards. And the Tokyo
Running back sent in motion. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. They connect on the deep shot. He has the touchdown. Now we'll see them try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dragons stretch their lead to 21.
Texans nothing.
They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Starting from the 5. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Back to throw. That's low and bounces short of his man.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
3rd down, Mixon gets it. Big gain, has them across the 40. And he gets it forward to the 46-yard line. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. New set of downs for him from the 46. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Looking for a throw here. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
That one's complete, right side. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Final timeout called by the Texans. Offense set for a 1st and 10. Throwing it again here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. So, and with a push of a button, we say so long to the halftime report and jump right back to the start of the 3rd quarter.
21. Texans nothing.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Evans now to return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. In off to Gibbs from the gun. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. Running it with Gibbs. And he's brought down for a loss.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. On now comes their punter. And this is the 2nd time he's been brought on to kick it. Got 49 on his first punt. This one looks even longer. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. Now we get a look at this Texans offense. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it sets up a Houston first. Running with Mixon out of the gun. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. All right, here we go. Second down.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 42-yard line.
On the ground again with Mixon. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a third run after back-to-back negative losses.
Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. The Texans set to punt. And this is going to be his 4th effort tonight. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. He has it at the 22. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. The Dragons and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. They're set up at the 35 now. They get that big old marker out, cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3. From the 42, St. Brown's got it, complete. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
You call that receiver screen, and every once in a while, that wide receiver, well, he's got to be his own blocker. He's got to make the first guy or two miss. That didn't happen, play goes nowhere.
They're gonna throw it on 3rd and long. Complete here to Bowers. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
24-yard gain on the play. First down, Dragons.
Now Gibbs. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They kick the running back in motion. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Finds his man, Chase. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Jukes one defender, and he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. They'll toss it to Gibbs. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Holding. Offense.
Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. To the air, Stroud. Looking for a target. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Christian Harris on the stop. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Here's Stroud. This is complete to Gibbs. Broke through the tackle, and he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. Now on 4th down, they're out to try for the field goal. A very short kick here from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And this one is center chains. Couldn't have hit that much better. He puts one through the uprights, and now he'll send it towards the other end zone. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll throw to begin this drive. That's complete. Here's Brown. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. That was Micah Parsons making that play. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Give him 8 yards on the play. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
2-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Mixon. This is ahead for about 5. Kirby Joseph up for the stop. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 47. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Kirby Joseph up for the stop. 3rd and just 2 to go.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
From midfield now. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Couldn't connect to a Tank Dell. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it. They bring on the punt team, and they get this kick away. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. Their offense running back out now. They are in great shape here as we wind down this 3rd quarter. They've got a 3-score lead. Another, well, that could put this just too far out of reach. Pass complete to Gibbs. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you could recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions.
The Texans bringing out an extra DB. 3rd down coming up. Running back, motioning right. Stroud from the pistol. On the move, headed right. Fought off a tackle, but he lost the football. And it's a turnover. The defense has it. Well, where one defender failed, Brock, another succeeded. He shook free of that first tackle, but the next guy not only made that hit, but knocked it loose as well.
Okay, as we saw when he broke that first tackle, he can absorb a shot, right? He's got great, what they call contact balance to absorb it and keep going. But that second hit, that drove the ball free and leads to this takeaway.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 48. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Setting up a throw. Completed to Collins. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Desperation time here on fourth. He finds him beyond the marker. And he works this to the 38 before going down. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Still sticking with the passing game. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. They are throwing it again. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. A give. This is Mixon. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Give him 2 yards on the play. It's going to be 4th down and 8.
2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Need a conversion. They're throwing for it. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr. And the Dragons have it now on his 8th pick of the year. Well, okay, I guess we've got a couple of very giving teams today, Brock. One side coughs it up with a fumble, then the other side graciously hands it right back with the interception.
Hey, listen, if you like playmaking defenses, then you like this game right here. These defenses, they're the ones supplying the big plays, and they're putting their stamp on this game.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Again, it's Gibbs. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the 1st down that comes with it. Another one for Gibbs. Down the sideline inside the 30. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that gives them the 1st. And he has just earned something most running backs are never lucky enough to even approach. This is now a 200-yard showing for him on the ground. They have themselves another 1st and 10. A give to Gibbs. And they take him down, but he's able to get this inside the red zone. 1st down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. It's Gibbs on the carry. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. From the gun, Stroud. The throw is caught. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Shotgun now for Stroud. And that's caught in the end zone for the touchdown. The Dragons continue piling it on here in the 4th. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Dragons continue piling on to this lead. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Return starts at the 3. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Texans are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Short pass brought in. Pick up of a few as he heads out of bounds. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
On the pickup, it's 2nd and 8.
from the 28. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
He's gonna try to drop it in deep right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Complete out to the right side. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10.
At the 38-yard line.
They'll throw it again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
A loss of 11. It's 2nd and 21 at the 27-yard line.
Trying again, following the sack. Finds him over the middle. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
And that one is dropped. Such great work to get all by himself, but he can't haul in the gimme, and that deep shot is missed. Wow. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Collins there to grab it. One of their best play calls of this game, Brock. Nets him 17 yards on 4th down and gets them the first.
First down. 1st and 10.
Throwing it again here. His pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 16 at the 47.
Another try following the sack. Complete out to the right. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6.
Throwing now off play action. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. 3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Throwing now from the gun. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Kirby Joseph picks it. And the Dragons are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. The 4th down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks up the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, but that little seed of doubt you put in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw it.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Dragons close to another step towards perfection, 15-0. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. A gain of 4 for them. That sets up 3rd and 7. Here's a counter give to Gibbs. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Well, after that play, training staff is headed out. That's one of their top guys who's shaken up, and they're going to need him back for the upcoming postseason. Offense going for it here, 4th and 5. Now they send their back in motion right. Stroud now on 4th down. That's cut beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Oh, so close to getting off the field. But the 4th down conversion keeps that defense out there. That was their shot to end this possession, to sit on the bench, to get their breath. And now they're going to have to buckle down and force another 4th down.
And he's brought down for a loss. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. Offense to the line for 2nd down. They'll go right side with Gibbs. He breaks a tackle, and he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. First down, and they go right back to him. Juke the defender. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll give him a first down. It's no good, an easy kick, but he hangs it right. And looking at the scoreboard, Brock, I think they can weather the miss there. So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And it's harder and harder not to mention, Brock, the possibility of an undefeated season as they add another to their total here in the penultimate month of the campaign.